had to think for a second what day it was. It's the day before the U.S. Championships, so we are in Eugene, Oregon. Actually, specifically, we're at South Eugene High School. So
we like to come out here for our pre-meet, just a little off the beaten path. Hayward's a little bit of a, I don't know, you got to go with certain windows and stuff. You can just hop on this whenever. So just doing a final tune-up.
I've got about 26, 27 hours. Feeling good.
how'd you sleep? Yeah, did you see your heat? Do you want to look at it? Okay. Okay. It's, yeah, well, we'll wait till tomorrow. It doesn't really change much.
Yeah, I don't want to go to bed thinking about it too much.
Okay. I've changed this over the 10 years. It used to be very like, I need to meet with everyone for 15 to 30 minutes before a race. I found that that's not the best. I try to be pretty similar to how I would be in a workout. Do you see your heat?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Doesn't change my plan, but
yeah,
feels good.
Ask them what their strategy is. Hopefully I agree with it. If there's something that they missed or something that I need to talk about in there, I will bring that up, but I try to keep it pretty light unless they want more. What's your plan?
Plan is to let the first 500 settle itself and then find myself towards the front at 800 to go and then kick from 6 out. Does that work with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I already told Hendricks since he's speed, but
gonna toss on the flats, do a pickup, some strides, get treatment, and then relax the rest of the day and get ready for tomorrow.
On paper, half our team shouldn't get to the next round, the finals or semis, but I could logically talk you through why I think everybody should advance. And so, yeah, so I'm excited, mostly excited. I really want to see him race. And then I'm nervous because there's also like this fear of like nobody making it. And that's just part of this, that's part of like what is a little bit addicting about professional sports, I think, because you just don't know the outcome.
Struggling, 5 days a week for the last 10 years, just for the hard days that are behind us, and then now it's time to have fun, honestly. Woo!
Just kind of talking about it, like everything we've done this year is like envisioning the final. And like you just kind of forget that there's 2 rounds before that. You either have the result you expected or you have a bad result. So there is a little bit of pressure in that, like you can only mess up a prelim. So just trying to keep those like nerves at bay is probably the biggest thing over the next 24 hours. But if I can keep those in check and just enjoy and stay in the moment, then I'll run well.
This is the pre-meet, the pre-race day.
I wish we did something more interesting and cool. But we just do nothing. Stay calm and mellow. It's gonna get pretty nuts tonight. It's gonna be fun.
These days are slow as hell though. I hate like race days until I actually race. It's the most boring day of your life.
Or every time we're on like these types of days, it takes forever to get there, and then all of a sudden, in the last 30 minutes, you're like, holy shit, like I need to get everything ready, I need to go. Like, where did time go? So now we just wait and hang out.
What else can we talk about? Traumatic childhood things.
Were you scarred as a child with an amusement park?
I think I was, honestly.
Dude, I would be what are those called? Carny? Kind of fun. Kind of a traveling circus.
Yeah, you give me carny vibes.
And I don't really know what makes an English muffin an English muffin. Like, I don't know why it's that name. But if I'm just counting carbs from English muffins today, I've had 86. So I'm doing all right. It's also tough because like you have to eat today, but at some point there's like a point where you're like, I'm not hungry anymore.
Right.
Whether it's nerves or just overall hungry. It's like, how can I make 4 tasks span 4 hours? I'll do it. Just do it really, really slowly. We're gonna shave my legs, so if you wanted to join me and help me on that, you can do that. If you were to look at someone on the start line and they had this leg, or they had this leg, who do you think is gonna be faster? This leg. Like, it's a mind game. Everyone's gonna see my shaved legs and think, God damn it, he's ready to go. At least that's what I tell myself on the start line. In college, my junior year, I stayed at university for the winter break and started training with a group of guys. And we end up winning the DMR title, setting the national record by 1/1000th of a second. The tattoo not only recognizes our hard work, but also symbolizes like this sport is 1/1000th of a second. Like if you can capitalize on that 1/1000th, then a career could change.
You just have to be the best version of yourself on that day, because that's every single person's goal, is to make the team. Like, you're not the only one out there with big goals. Even being the 5th best American, like, you're still one of the top guys in the world. So I know, like, when I make a team, when I make my first team, like, I'll be able to compete with everybody who's there. Throughout my track career, it's been a lot of struggling. In 2019, I was in the hospital for 3 weeks, getting like a stomach surgery and intestine surgery. And then 2021, I had the best year of my life running, PR'd, got 5th at the Olympic champs. The whole reason to bring it up is just to give anybody who's going through something like that hope that they can come back and bounce back and be the best version of themselves. Like, you just stick to it, you work your ass off, and you'll be better than you ever were. Looks like it's getting windy.
We are in Belém and we're about to get some pastéis de nata. It's my favorite pastry. And I was sharing that pastéis de nata, the calories don't count because they're made of love. So they're not for your body, they're for your soul. So you can eat as many as you want. That's not science-based, but it's Marta, like Marta approved. Have a chill day and I'm gonna hang out with my family. My dad was like super supportive. Initially he thought track wasn't for girls, but it took one meet for him to completely change his mind, to be super supportive of a sport that he was not really familiar with. I think I made, and I'm here today sitting in front of you talking about this because I shared that passion with him and I wanted to see how far could I go, and that's why I took like this huge leap of faith of coming to America, which was not something that Portuguese culture usually do. When I made the decision to come to the United States, my dad wasn't here anymore. He passed away the year before. When your world is turned upside down, you're like, you just learn how to be grateful and do the best you can with what you have. Instead of being like, one day I want to be an Olympian, I was like, no, I want to be Olympian next Olympic cycle. And when you make due dates to your goals, you really make things happen.
These wristbands that we have, everyone on the team has one. You'll see them on wrists or ankles or backpacks. And when we were in Albuquerque, we had like a team night, and during that time, we presented these bracelets, and it's like we wear our brand, we wear our team name, but we don't have anything that like symbolizes the friendship or the people on our team. So everyone on our team has these through the championships, and these symbolize just like the people and the friendships that we have with one another outside the brand and outside the sport. So it's a fun thing to have like right on the start line. Like last thing I do is I like to turn it around, twist it, and like know who I'm running for and the reasons that I do it. So it's a little bit of a keepsake. See, look how good my legs look. Gotta put some lotion on them, but I already feel better. Feel good. Body feels good. Lock it in. It's game time. Race time. Kidder's through. Kidder and Isaiah are through.
They have a very short window. It's like, if I'm healthy and lucky, I can coach for 30, 40 years. Them, you're looking at like 10. They're using their bodies and their minds to see how fast they can go, and so there's a loyalty to that.
When you're in the moment and you're working towards something and you're not finished and the work is not finished, then the moment you think that you've made it is the moment you kind of lose it.
Like, this sport is 50% mental, 50% physical. So if you're not in a good headspace and you're not, you don't have a clear reason why you're doing this, things can be tough despite how fit you might actually be.
You can do a perfect preparation and in the day of you don't deliver. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't be proud of your preparation and your journey.
It's so different for everybody, and for me, like, my story is getting told every single time I race, every single time I work out, and it's constantly changing.
Within reason, you can control your own destiny.